Hi, my name is Grant Kramer, and I am a professor emeritus at the University of Nevada, Reno. Today, we will be discussing the next variety in my series on different grape varietals.
Sangiovese is a red wine variety that has been grown for hundreds of years in Italy. The first documentation of it is around 1600, but it likely has been grown for hundreds of years before that. So it's an ancient variety. It's also the most common variety grown today in Italy. The origin appears then to come from Italy. In fact, its parents appear to be from two different regions within Italy, Tuscany and the southern Italy provinces of Calabria or Sicily. From genetic evidence, we know that Foglia tonda is one of the parents, which is originally from Tuscany, and it either has a parent called Frappato, which originates from Sicily, or Gaglioppo, which comes from Calabria, both regions in southern Italy. It's unclear which of the two are the true parent, as the DNA is very, very similar, and more genetic testing will be needed at higher resolutions to distinguish which is the true parent of Sangiovese. This parentage is based upon the study by Thierry Lacombe's group in France in 2013. Other previous reports indicated that in 2004 that Ciligiolo and Calabrese di Monte Nuovo were the parents, and this has been reported by groups like Janice Robinson. However, the VIVC considers the 2013 report to be more accurate. There are many synonyms for Sangiovese, including Brunello, Calabrese, Liliano, Negrello, Nerello, Sangiovetto, and Vigna Maggio, to name just a few. It's clearly most widely grown in Italy, and then to some extent in Argentina and the United States. Sangiovese likes warm to hot climates. As you can see here on the right, it fits in between Cabernet Sauvignon and Grenache on this heat chart. Its cold tolerance, I would guess, is not good because of the fact that it grows in a warm climate, and usually those are opposite of each other. Cool climate grapes do not do well in warm climates, and warm climate grapes do not do well in cool climates. However, in a recent trial between the seasons of 2022 and 2023 in Washington State, the data there indicated that Sangiovese was more cold tolerant than many of the vinifera varieties tested. However, the opposite of that was true in an Ohio trial where it was found to be more sensitive. So the jury's out. Nobody really knows. Well, maybe somebody does, but I don't really. I can't assess from the data what its cold tolerance was, as we did not grow it at our UNR varietal trial. But my guess is that Sangiovese is more cold sensitive. Sangiovese has medium to high vigor depending on the soil profiles, and does best in moderate to low fertility soils because that helps to reduce excessive vigor that can occur in Sangiovese. Sangiovese makes a large-sized leaf that has 3 lobes with narrow lateral sinuses, as you can see in the picture here on the right, and short tooth margins. It has a U-shaped petiolar sinus. The clusters are medium-sized, wide, long, and conical with long peduncles. It produces blue-black berries, which are medium-sized and round with thin skins. The shoot tips are felty with yellow-bronze coloring. Now, these characteristics are a generalization, as there are many, many clones of Sangiovese where there may be variations of these characteristics that I have just described. Sangiovese is very productive, and it's well adapted to many soils, especially well-drained soils. VSP, or the vertical shoot positioning system, is used in low vigor sites, but higher vigor sites might use other forms of trellising, such as the single curtain or the quadrilateral systems. Sangiovese has an early bud break and is harvested in mid to late season, so it's a late ripening grape. It's considered to be more drought resistant than many of the other grape varieties. However, one problem that it has is uneven ripening, because it's common to have overcropping of this vine with large clusters. So crop balance is the most important issue with this grape variety. Sangiovese produces light to full-bodied wines, depending upon the characteristics that the winemaker is trying to develop. It has a tendency to have higher acids with mild to moderate tannins relative to other grape vinifera varieties. Its fruit flavor descriptions are plum, cherry, strawberry, tomato, earthy, spice, or oregano, and tobacco. Now, all of these characteristics are not found in a single wine, but are characteristics in specific wines grown in different regions. There's a wide range of these characteristics, as I mentioned, due to the number of clones, and also because of its sensitivity to the terroir, the climate, the soils, and the area that it's grown in. Sangiovese grapes will make a good wine on their own, as in the well-known wines of Chianti, Chianti Classico, or Brunello di Montalcino, which are made wholly of Sangiovese grapes. But it's also used and blended in the Super Tuscan wines from Tuscany, which include some of the French varietals like Cabernet Sauvignon. There are 20 plus registered selections in California, and you can find the information about these registered selections at the Foundation Plant Services at UC Davis, as cited here. But in Italy, there are at least 35 different clones. So there are a large number of clones, and this seems to be typical of a variety that has been around for a long time, that more clones are discovered as a result of spontaneous mutations. So in summary, Sangiovese is an ancient variety from Italy. It is the most widely used red wine variety in Italy today. It is a late ripening variety that does well in warm to hot climates and is drought resistant. There are a large number of clones with different attributes or physical characteristics. It is probably not a good candidate for northern Nevada because of the length of season more than anything for this variety. It probably just won't ripen in time before frost occurs. But given the characteristics of liking a warm climate or hot climate and being drought resistant, makes it a good candidate for southern Nevada.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, then I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you'll get information about the next releases of new videos and information. And it will also allow you to go back through all the other videos that I've made, and I'm sure you will find some interesting material there that you will enjoy as well. Have a great day.